What's up, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Yes, I'm filming this really early in the morning, and I need to go to sleep. Point of this video. Today, I am filming the review for the 2019 SpeedyCash.com 400 for Texas International Speedway. This race is definitely crazy. 18 peak trucks finished the race. Yes, almost half the field did not finish the race. Crashed out of it. 18 trucks finished the race. Out of control. So let me tell you how we do this. And someone memorable won the race. That's a little preview to start the video. Anyhow, so how we do this is I go through and talk about the race, and then I go through the results, then talk about the standings, and then I talk about my opinion of the race. So let's get started. So on the pole, you had Todd Gilliland, and on the outside, you had Johnny Sauter. Start of the race, Todd Gilliland jumps out in front. We race for the first 11 laps, and in the first caution, the race comes out for Gustine, wrecking down the backstretch. He got loose off the corner, spun out, and spun around, and ran into the outside wall. That was first caution of the race. We went back to Grant on lap 18, and Grant Enfinger was the leader. Second caution race comes out 3 or 4 laps later for Kyle Benjamin. Kyle Benjamin spins off of turn 1, and he wrecks into the inside wall, bringing out the caution. Third caution race will come out on lap 29 for Cody Rohrbar, and also Grant Enfinger still leading at the time. He wrecked off of turn 2. He got loose off the corner again, like the other two basically had down there. Then we went back racing on lap 33, and Enfinger pulled out in front. And then the fourth caution race and the final caution of stage 1 came out for Angel LaRoque, who also spun off of turn 2 due to getting loose because there's no traction compound. I'll get into that as well, talking about throughout, but let's just continue the review. Then we went back, we had a red flag for a minute in like 16 seconds. Then we went back racing with 2 laps to go, and Grant Enfinger was able to hold off and win stage 1. So Johnny Sauter is able to hold off Grant Enfinger and is able to win stage 1. I don't want to get that wrong. I have race reference. Tell me out there. Went back racing on lap 43, and then the next caution came out on lap 58 for Johnny Sauter and Austin Hill. Those guys decided to pit because the other guys decided to stay out. So Todd Gilliland took the race lead. Unfortunately, because of this, stupid charger. Todd Gilliland got the lead, and then Johnny Sauter and Austin Hill wrecked. Austin Hill got a little bit sideways, and he got into Johnny Sauter, and they both crashed off of turn 4. Went back racing on lap 63, and still the leader is Todd Gilliland. And the caution comes out for the 04 Corey Roper. Corey Roper spins off a turn. I'm back. What I was saying was Corey Roper spun off of turn 4, bringing out the next caution, and then strategy took place. And then on lap 70 of the race, Ben Rhodes is able to pass Todd Gilliland on the restart. And then Todd Gilliland, who had dominated the race at time leading 31 of the 70 laps, spun off coming off of turn 4. This would pretty much end his day due to the damage. He didn't come back in the race because of the damage policy. Then we went back racing on lap 75, and Ben Rhodes pretty much took the lead. Coming on the last lap of stage number 2, Jordan Anderson got loose off of turn 2, bringing out the caution as they were coming to the line in the end of stage 2, which was between Stuart Friesen and Ben Rhodes. God, it was a pretty good battle between those two. Then we went back racing 3 for 3 laps, and then the next caution of the race came out due to contact with Stuart Friesen, Sheldon Creed and Tyler Dipple. Dipple's tire got cut, and that brought out the caution for like the 15th time of this race. On the restart on lap 95, Grant Enfinger took the race lead, and then the caution came out, and this was the biggest one of the race. Back to filming again, as I stopped for the second time. Anyhow, biggest one of the crash of the race came on the restart because Ben Rhodes his car pretty much just shut off on the restart. And this would kill Ben Rhodes. He had a car, I think, to beat at the end of this race, but Ben Rhodes really caused the crash on the front stretch, and it says that on Race Reference as well. Apparently, Spencer Boyd kind of was playing blocks to Natalie Decker in the race, and that's what really brought out the caution there. Trey Hutchins got involved. Corey Roper also got involved. And the 18 Harrison Burton also got involved, apparently, even though really I think it was only 3 trucks, which is Trey Hutchins, Natalie Decker, and Spencer Boyd were the ones that really were involved. Hutchins fell out of the race, and also Boyd and Decker fell out of the race. Then went back racing with 47 laps to go. People decided to stay out and go to pit. And Greg Biffle took the race lead. Yes, for those of you who don't know, Greg Biffle was in this race. He basically was on a one-off race. He's going to come back. We'll talk about him later in this race. Caution comes out with about 42 to go. Stuart Friesen crashes off of turn 2. This would pretty much end his night because he ended up really being out of contention for the race, and he eventually went to the garage later in the race, as we'll get into it. Went back racing. We had the longest green flag run. It was 41 laps. Pit stops took place. Anthony Alfredo had the lead at one point, and then Austin Hill took the lead, and he pretty much dominated the rest of this portion of this event. Then he had to go to pit road with 16 laps to go. 16 laps to go. And then with 20 laps to go, Tyler Ankrum took the race lead. Caution comes out for the 22 of Austin Wayne Self, who's already on pit road with damage and pretty much stall turn 2, no fuel pressure. I think it's something like that. And it brings caution out 15 laps to go. We then went back racing with 10 laps to go, and Greg Biffle again back in the race lead. And Greg Biffle has not pitted for about 450 laps. So there's a lot of concern if Biffle can make it to the end of the race, just like Corey Roper, who also stayed out at the end of the race, while guys like Matt Crafton and Tyler Ankrum pitted. Great run for Tyler Ankrum, by the way. But Greg Biffle's able to do it. Yes, you heard that right first. Greg Biffle, who has not raced in the NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series since 2004, and who has not raced in NASCAR's top tier level for 3 levels since 2016 at Homestead, was able to hold off a hard-charging Matt Crafton. Yes, of course, on strategy, and because clean tires weren't really a factor in the race, but Greg Biffle was able to keep the feel in the car, and Greg Biffle is able to win the SpeedyCash.com 400 at Texas Motor Speedway. I was shocked when I found that out. I was at work today. We basically literally left work. I was so excited. Greg Biffle. But like I said, Greg Biffle got the win today. Like I said, I was shocked. Greg Biffle winning, that's magical. You know, 3 years ago, we never knew if he was ever going to come back. He actually did it. That's awesome, and I'm thrilled. As I was saying, back to this. Awesome to see Greg Biffle win. I was very shocked when I was at work, but I was excited, and I was cheering. People were looking at me, I think, really weird, but whatever. I had a frustrating day at BK, and I worked till 1, and I was only supposed to work till 12. So what was that all about, BK? Anyhow, let's go through the results because I need to get this video out really quickly. So, here are the results of the race. So, Greg Biffle wins. Biffle had a top 5 car. I think 5th or 6th best car in the race. Not a winning car, but when he's around 5th or 6th best car. Not a great car when he wasn't in clean air, but whatever. Great run for Biff. 2nd place, Matt Crafton. Good run for Crafton. Really good run. Definitely helps him in the playoff picture. Tyler Ankrum with a 3rd place finish. Congrats to Ankrum on a 3rd place finish. Been a lot of hype around the guy. He won the championship at K&N last year, and he got a 3rd place finish. So congrats to Ankrum there. Grant Afinger 4th. That's going to help him build his points lead. Harrison Burton 5th. Much needed for the KBM run. And especially after college basically called him out. Pretty much called him out. Harrison Burton and Ty Gillen. Burton, top 5. Good run. Sheldon Creed, 6. Pretty good run. Could be a little bit better, but what can you do? Brendan Poole, 7th. Nice run for Brendan Poole. Continues to get some momentum, especially after a really good run of Charlotte where he got 2nd. Austin Hill, 8th. Yeah, he led a lot of laps. I think he led the most laps, as a matter of fact. No, most laps actually was led by Grant Enfinger. Yeah, Austin Hill, 8th. Nice run for Austin Hill. Corey Roper, 9th. Best career finisher, Corey Roper. Great run for Corey Roper. Top 10 at the end of the race. Then last in the top 10, Ross Chastain, who declared full-time points. Didn't need more points than that, but he's going to have to do better to get. And let's get that win, Ross, pretty soon. 11th place, Brett Moffitt. Moffitt, where was he tonight? Moffitt was nowhere to be seen. He didn't even lead a lap. Was not a contender at all tonight. Sucks. Because when's that win coming? 12th place, Anthony Alfredo. Alfredo was in 2nd or 3rd at one point, and he fell back to 12th. Ouch. 13th, Johnny Sauter. Sauter had damage, finished 13th. Good recovery for Sauter. Josh ran 14th, and then 15th was Jordan Anderson, who spun out and still finished 15th. Scott Stenzel, 16th. That's a guy who hasn't raced in trucks in like a year or two. Good to see him back. Norm Benning, 17th. Jennifer Jo Cobb, 18th. Austin Wade Self, 19th. And then 20th, Stuart Friesen. 21st, Ben Rose. 22nd, Natalie Decker, who was who not shockingly crashed. God, she wrecks every week except like one of them. Spencer Boyd, 23rd. Trey Hatcher, 24th. Tyler Dimple, 25th. Tony Marakovich, 26th. 27th, Todd Gillen. 20th, Joe Nemechek. 29th, Angelo Rook. 30th, Cody Rohrbach. 31st, Kyle Benjamin. And 32nd, Gustine. Now let's look at the point standings. I got to get this out quickly. So yeah. Grant Enfinger, 1st. 2nd, Stuart Friesen. Matt Crafton, 3rd. Brett Moffitt, 4th. Ben Rhodes, 5th. Johnny Sauter, 6th. Austin Hill, 7th. Harrison Burton, 8th. And 8th. And then 9th is Todd Gillen, who's 24 points behind Harrison Burton. 10th is Sheldon Creed, who is 40-something points. He's 39 points. Dipple is over 100 points back. And then Brendan Poole's 12th, 179 back. Anthony Alfredo is 20th. It's very interesting to talk about Anthony Alfredo 20th. Why is that important, you may ask? Well, because Anthony Alfredo is where Ross Chastain, who declared full-time on the points, is. Ross Chastain tonight received 38 points. How many does he have again? So Ross Chastain is 64 points behind Anthony Alfredo. And so Chastain should be able to easily get top 20. I don't see it being an issue. Anthony Alfredo's not even a full-time driver, and he's 20th in the points. I'm expecting Chastain to get there very soon. But anyhow, let's talk about the race. This was intense. Crazy. Very good first race, the triple threat. The only reason I'm giving this a little bit of a lower score was because of all the cautions. I'm giving it a 9. Too many cautions. There were 15 or 16 cautions. It felt like we were doing the Coke 600 again, except the truck series, and that we wrecked and we didn't get really any long runs. At least the Coke 600, despite having a lot of cautions, we had a lot of pretty decently long runs. 9 out of 10, still really good race, and we go to Iowa next week for the truck series. We have a couple race off, but yeah. Again, sorry for the video being out really, really late. I know it's like 5 in the morning when you're watching this. Some of you possibly are. Some of you are waking up. It's very early on Saturday morning when you're watching this. I know. Apologies again for that. Tomorrow shouldn't be in today's video. Xfinity review should come out at a reasonable time. I do have the IndyCar race after the Cup race. Xfinity race. But I don't think it's going to take me that long to get through the Xfinity race. Probably shorter even the truck race, as a matter of fact. But yeah, 9 out of 10 review. Congrats to Gray Biffle on returning and winning. Yes, Gray Biffle won. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you can know if it goes to my channel. Share this video out with your family and friends. Can we get 5 likes on this video? I really appreciate it. Follow me on Facebook and turn the links in the description for those. And comment your opinions on the race below as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.